In German Shepherds, a sable coat is dominant to a black coat. And here our population, it follows the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. And in our population of German Shepherds, an all-black coat is selective. That's the coat that is the most rare and the one that breeders like the most. Perhaps it helps them camouflage in the dark in this case. So normally fitness refers to the ability to survive and reproduce. Since we are dealing with possibly breeding German Shepherds and selection traits, we're going to say that this helps them camouflage themselves in the dark. And since the black coat is selective, it's going to have the highest fitness compared to the other traits. Since we are in equilibrium, the allele and genotype frequencies will stay the same over generations. So these frequencies in equilibrium should be the same after multiple generations of doggos. However, since we are selecting a specific trait, the all-black coat, this is going to violate the assumption for the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, and it's going to alter that equilibrium. So let's go ahead and first view our genotype frequencies before and then after selection. So when we first view our relative fitness measurements, we're going to notice that it's favoring the lowercase a allele, the one that is noted for having a black coat. And this is going to show that we have directional selection. Furthermore, we calculated our average fitness, and that came out to be 0.667. And we use this information to determine our frequency after selection. And comparing our genotype frequencies before and after, you're going to notice that the black coat frequency is going to increase, whereas the frequency for having a sable coat is going to decrease. And that's also going to be reflected in our allele frequencies before and after selection. So thinking about a normal Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, it's usually going to be something like a bell curve. You're going to have one trait that is dominant over the other. So in this case, it's going to be that sable dog coat. And perhaps this is like the number or frequency of dogs that have that coat. And that's my dog Emery with the sable coat. And since we are having directional selection, that's going to change our graph so that over time, when we are breeding our dogs, they're going to slowly start to have more of a black coat. So over time, this selection is going to change our population to reflect this.